Well, I found a video today that's gonna make you mad about how irresponsible someone can be. How stupid and irresponsible. And it cost this man a fish on his fishing trip. And let's take a look at it. See right there, the fact that he cut his line when he had a fish on, because he did have a fish on, and it was a big one too. The fact that a fish, I don't know if you guys fish. I personally love fishing, and I can feel the pain right there of having to let go of a fish because of a father that's irresponsible. The fact that he's willing to cut his line to save this kid shows that he is a phenomenal man, because if I had a fish on the line, I would have reeled that fish in. No, I actually wouldn't. But anyway, yes, I would have done the same, as any decent person should. But let's continue watching.
Are you gonna be able to make it in the shore? You need some help? Okay. Well, your dad's back there, but I'm gonna bring you in the shore, okay? I know. Just calm down. Calm down. Just hold my hand. All right. So, nope, you can't pull right now. Just hold on a second.
I need to get to my dad.
Okay, but I'm gonna bring you over to land, okay? Just calm down. You're on my boat. You don't have to worry about the current taking you out. Just listen to me. What's your name? EJ, okay? So what we're gonna do right now? Can you? I have to figure out a way to get you up and out without bringing all the water in, okay? So I think if you can hold on like that.
This kid is literally 6 years old, and this father thought it'd be a good idea to place him in the middle of the frickin' lake. I mean, at least he put a life jacket on him, so he's not completely dumb. But yeah, he's still pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah?
Okay, alright, good. How old are you?
I can't remember.
You can't remember? Are you that old? Are you like 101? 102?
I'm young, but I know like that.
Yeah, you know, kids do grow up.
Well, you see, the fact that he doesn't even remember how old he is, that's a sign of hypothermia possibly affecting him. Because he is 6 years old, and at 6 years old, you're cognitively, mentally functioning enough to know how old you are. And I do want to give a huge shout out, because the guy is doing such a great job at asking this kid questions, being humorous, making this kid feel calm. It's just amazing.
In the water.
Come on, let's see if somebody's home.
I've heard of a show called American Dad.
Yeah. Hi, do you have any towels on him? His dad left him stranded out in the middle of the river. And he's,
Follow me, sir.
and yeah, he's saying he's feeling cold. I was just somebody that was fishing, but I want to make sure that he's fine. Then we're going to call 911.
911?
Yeah, we got to make sure you're doing okay so you don't have hypothermia or something like that sitting there.
Don't do 911.
Why don't you want to call 911? Are you scared?
Yes, I don't want to.
It's okay.
So he is scared of 911. I suspect his father probably is abusive, neglectful, and probably told him that these emergency services like police officers are bad and never talk to them because he's an abusive cunt face.
Cold?
Okay, come on here, bud.
Yep, so he's got you a towel.
It's going right there. Where was he in the?
Yeah, he was in the bay. When I came up fishing, his dad was right next to him.
Yeah.
Maybe 30, 40 yards west or east of the ramp there. And the current just swept him all the way out here.
Oh.
And his dad
There's
was...
actually two people drowned here in that same spot last year.
Well, it was just one of those things where I thought his dad was coming because his dad has a sailboat right there, and he's still not coming, so hasn't came in and checked in on him.
How can you be that neglectful? How do you forget a child in the water when it's probably too cold out to go in the water anyway? And you have two people that drowned in the same spot, so those could have been adults. But no, you expect a 6-year-old to be able to fight the current. And somehow, however old this dad is, doesn't realize this. How stupid can you be? Okay, so now we're going to finally meet the person behind all this, the dad of this child, and he is just a wonderful human being. Let's listen to what he has to say. Let's listen to how he explains how such an event like this happened.
Very pleased to meet you.
Yep.
Sounds like he was a bit nervous.
Yeah, being 6 years old and stranded in the middle of a river and not knowing how to swim, being freezing cold. Yeah, that would make any 6-year-old nervous.
Well, he was screaming, and it was like, I looked back to see where you were at, and you were a couple hundred yards away, and then there was somebody else that had a boat and heard him screaming, but then they went past him because the people had told him that Dad was in the water over here. So I'm like...
So the kid was screaming, and this father still decided to drive away and figured that the kid would be able to swim to shore in freezing temperatures, and being only 6 years old, not understanding. If you go sailing, you go out on the water, you should understand that, riptides, currents, all this type of shit can happen and can pull you out and make it very hard to swim.
Like, they're gonna go get him, and they didn't. They just drove past him, and then he started screaming even louder. So then I just cut my line and paddled up, and he grabbed onto the side of my kayak, and I just made sure that he could hold on long enough, because I was gonna try to lift him up in the kayak, but I told myself if I do that, there was gonna be too much water that's gonna come inside.
Yeah.
So then that's why I had him. So I just had him hold on to the side. I'm gonna try to paddle to get him in as far as we can to the nearest dock.
Yep.
Then he starts telling me that he's shivering, so I'm like, I don't know if the kid, how long he was in the water, or if he could have hypothermia. So I was like, I'm just gonna call EMS, have them check him out, and then I was happy I did come here because they were here, had a boat, was able to come and get you.
Yes.
But yeah.
No, I'm very thankful of that.
Me too.
First I say 1,000 and then thank you.
And of course, what do you know? He is hammered. You can just tell by the way he's slurring his words. He is drunk. And that still isn't an excuse for what he did. I have never been so drunk in my life that if I heard a child screaming in the water, I would ignore that. My God, this is just pathetic.
Yep.
That saved me a bunch of hassle.
Really? Hassle? Your son being a hassle? Because you chose to leave him in the water? For whatever fucking reason? You, my friend, are what we call a cunt. And you're a stupid fucking cunt. And you should shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because the river takes him a little bit, and I said,
Yeah.
calm down, slowly swim to shore.
Yep.
You got this.
You're telling a 6-year-old to do this. You fucking idiot. You're a dumbass. And irresponsible. There's some people that aren't able to have kids due to health concerns, whatever. The fact that people like this are able to have kids when actual good, caring people out there can't should speak volumes.
So thank you very much.
Yep.
I would chat longer, but I think I need it.
Yep.
You would chat longer, except you're drunk and you don't want to get the attention of the police officer, so that's why you're cutting this conversation short. I would like to give a shout out. Here's the man that saved this kid. His name is David Jones. And for the rest of the story, the police decided they weren't going to do anything about it. There was no investigation or anything. So, pretty much, they did nothing. The kid, however, was fine. They did not take him to the hospital. He seemed to recover from the cold fairly quickly. So glad he's doing all right. I wish they did look into the father more, but they won't. And it's pathetic. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.